Stop everything you're doing if you want to go viral. This is the LinkedIn Gold Rush. LinkedIn has been pushing hard on video, and they've just fully released their vertical video feed, which looks oddly familiar to the TikTok feed, which Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, and also Facebook copied. Now, all the creators who jumped on at the very early stage of this release, they saw a lot of success with their video feeds. Now, before you say a word, I already know what you're thinking. Who is using LinkedIn? Everyone. That is the answer. Think about it, you pretty much need LinkedIn now to get a job, to get some opportunities, to promote your business, okay? So earlier this year, I actually won a content creator scholarship to travel to Thailand, all expenses paid. Not saying this to brag, reason being, part of that prize was mentorship from the world famous travel bloggers, Nomadasaurus. And I asked them, how can I grow as a creator and how can I find opportunities for collaborations? They literally answered LinkedIn. They said it's an underrated tool for networking with brands and keeping up to date with campaigns. And this was said to me before the launch of the vertical feed. Now think about it. Imagine how many more networking and business opportunities that you could open up for yourself by being ahead of the curve and posting verticals on LinkedIn right now. So here's why. Right, when Instagram released their Reels in August 2020, people hated it. They said they wouldn't use it. Fast forward, 3 years later, Meta released a report saying Reels now get 200 billion views a day. YouTube Shorts came out in 2020. Again, people hated it, backlash. As of May 2024, Shorts collectively earned 70 billion views. So do not miss out. Use this to your advantage, right? Video content, it's dominating social media. It still remains the most popular type of content on LinkedIn. And these type of video posts, they garner the highest number of shares. Basically, because of an influx of a younger audience, they cannot fathom communicating or scrolling through feeds without this video format. These are LinkedIn's own words, not mine, so please do not come for me, Gen Z. So here is the exact method that I would recommend doing. Firstly, how frequently should you be posting on LinkedIn? I would say with videos, the short form content, it should be daily, all right? Especially in the very early days of the new video feed. You want to post as much as you can, but only an amount that you can be consistent with, all right? Don't start posting 5 times a day for a week and then completely stop, because basically the algorithm, it's going to learn to expect that level of content, and then you slowing down your upload schedule, it could potentially hurt your reach, which we don't want. And then secondly, for content, here's what you should do. So many people in the business space, they've already got a lot of videos. So if you've done, let's say, interviews or talks or podcasts, perfect, we can reuse all of that and we can create short form vertical videos. But if you don't have any existing content, here's what I would do personally, all right? I would head over to ChatGPT, I'd ask for a list of talking points on the topic that you want to cover in the video, then you're going to set up a camera with some good lighting, a mic, record yourself in one single take, and then we're going to go through all of your talking points, all right? And don't worry if you make any mistakes, we can remove these later on. And now we can use that very same raw recording, all right? To speed things up, next we're going to use a tool called VEED Clips. Now, VEED Clips, it's an AI-powered tool that's going to allow us to take our long-form video, like my podcast clip here that I shot for YouTube, and in just a few clicks, it's going to pull out the punchiest soundbite, it's going to crop my video for LinkedIn's new feed, it's going to ensure that my face actually stays in the center of the frame, and lastly, it's going to add engaging animated subtitles that are already optimized for social media. Now, my podcast clip here, it's roughly 15 minutes long, all right? So I should get maybe 10 videos out of it. That's one video producing enough content for me to post on LinkedIn for 2 weeks if I only post on business days. And in theory here, that's going to take me, let's say, the best part of an hour, all right? So if you were to spend an entire 8-hour workday just repurposing clips for LinkedIn, by the end of the day, you could potentially have anywhere between 50 and 80 clips, all edited and ready to be posted on LinkedIn. Now, this is going to give you a huge advantage in standing out against the competition, especially in the beginning, because it means that with 1 day's work, you can consistently post Reels for 2 months. So if that sounds like good news to you, keep watching. All right, we're going to open up VEED here and we're going to select create clips on the dashboard. Now click upload a file and then you're going to select your podcast video or your talking head or your webinar or whatever it is that you would like to post on LinkedIn. Now we can customize our video here by selecting our settings. So starting with the spoken language here, and just for the record, VEED Clips supports over 120 languages. So we're going to leave the aspect ratio as portrait here, perfect for LinkedIn Reels. Next, subtitles. We've got a wide variety here of popular presets that you can choose from. Everything comes styled and animated for social media. However, if there is none here that you don't really like, they don't fit your brand, just keep watching because I'm going to show you how to change that later on in the video. Now we have video goals. So here you can choose if you want the highlights from your video, if you want the most insightful clips, or let's say you just want AI to choose the clips which have the most potential in going viral. Lastly, clip length. And again, this is up to you how long you'd like your LinkedIn reel to be, and if you have no real preference, you can just select auto and then let VEED's AI decide for you. Now the AI is going to automatically generate engaging LinkedIn ready clips for me by taking the most interesting sections of my video. It's going to reframe it to fit verticals, and it's going to add automatic captions so that I can reach a wider audience. And you'll notice here each clip gives you a title which lets you know what the clip is talking about, which I could also use as a caption for my LinkedIn reel. That could save me a ton of time when it actually comes to posting the reel. Now you also get a full transcription here so you know exactly what is being said in each clip. And lastly, you get a scorecard. So this is going to give you an idea of how well you can expect your clip to perform on socials. Now all the categories, they're all explained, they're all ranked, and the clips are sorted from the highest score to the lowest. Now disclaimer, alright, please take these scores as a guideline, not as a guarantee. VEED's AI, it doesn't know your audience as well as you do, so you want to combine these scores with how well you know your audience and then choose what's going to resonate with them. Alright, let me play the first clip here and you can see how quickly it turned out and how well it was made. So it does have some success. Now, look, once you've booked your flights, your next job here is to find accommodations or a tour provider, whoever it is that you're trying to secure a collaboration with. All right, I think that is a pretty good reel for LinkedIn. However, I do want to change the subtitles here. The colors, they're slightly off brand, and I also want to add in some of my own footage here just to keep my audience engaged and just boost my retention. All right, basically, I want my first LinkedIn reel to have the best chance possible of performing. So for lack of a better term, let's give it some pizzazz. Now, if we click on edit here, we can go the extra mile. We can optimize these for social media. We could add a custom text hook here. We could even use the one the VEED Clips suggested, all right? And then I'm going to overlay my own footage just to provide more context for my viewer. And I also need to alter my subtitles here. I'm going to click subtitles in the left toolbar. And now I can change everything from the size, the font, the color, the animation, the effect, and even the positioning of them. And now the final thing that I need to add is copyright-free music. Now, to be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure how strict LinkedIn is going to be with music rights, but it's always better to be safe than sorry. Because imagine I go viral, 1 week later, video banned, music issue, I don't even want to risk it, alright? Instead, we're going to add stock music from VEED. There is every genre here under the sun. Just find the right track for your piece of content. Alright, finally, let's watch back the final result with just a few edits. Now, look, I'm not promising anything. I'm just saying this method booked me a collaboration with a Vespa company in Italy, a 3-week stay with the Tourism Authority of Thailand, 2 sets of Eagle Creek luggage, 10 nights in Avani hotels, and a bucket list day of adventure with the mountaineers of Iceland. So it does have some success. Now that is a really good reel. I feel like that's really going to perform well on LinkedIn's new feed. Now, if I do that with the other 9 clips that AI produced, I'm ahead of the game. I can jump in on the LinkedIn Gold Rush bandwagon stress-free because now I've got a whole backlog of content ready to go live. Alright guys, let me know your thoughts about LinkedIn's new vertical feed down in the comment section below, and I really hope you found this video helpful. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!